So if we look at the setup, for me, I think the setup position was good. Just a bit of a sequencing issue sometimes. You've got a little bit club, then feet, then right hand. I would ideally like to get both hands on the club before we sort of set our feet. Now, we can't see tension in a setup or in terms of video or swing, okay, looking at an image, okay. However, there was your back swing before. There's your backswing now. That to me is purely down to the fact your arms and your chest and shoulders are just a little bit softer and more relaxed. Your left arm can swing a little bit further up over its right shoulder, can't it? You can create more. So now you're creating more power without having to hit the ball any harder. The feeling from here now, as you said, is that the first move now is the arms are going to kind of drop. I think there's a tension in that right shoulder. It kind of throws it forward when the arms start coming down because the shoulder joint can't function correctly. If the tension there, it just pushes it forward, which creates an out-to-in path. If we stay on the back foot to try and hit the golf ball non-right, that creates an out-to-in path. Okay, and if there's any sort of left arm sort of straight sort of feeling, you're sort of doing this and trying to keep your head down. What you'll see on this left arm, especially when you come through, I mean, you finish the swing there, then your head's still looking down kind of where the ball was in its entirety. So you've got your shoulders fully doing this, your hips are still back here, the knees haven't moved, the knees are still on the flat on the ground, and then we finish off, a nice finish position, okay? It all comes through at the end, but it's still a little bit delayed, and it's putting a lot of stress on the body that we don't need to be put under. So allow things to swing through a lot more freely and fluidly is going to help massively, okay? So the looser we are at setup can create a much longer back. So that to me is far enough, to be fair. Your shoulders have turned 90 degrees and your wrists have hinged, lovely. So that for me ticks a lot of boxes, no need to go any further, okay? As we said, the feeling from here now is the arms dropping and the shoulder then able to drop down with that and get the correct path into the golf ball. Good strike of the ball as we can see. Now because of that mindset, keeping the head down, this isn't going to move that much, nor is your knee and nor is that right hip. As you swing through, the foot stays down, the knees go a little bit there, but we want to get that feeling, that left arm, which is better in this one, is folding up and bending, allowing things to work through correctly to a full follow through. And you're actually there now, you kind of got there a lot better as a swing rather than sort of an afterthought, just going, no, I'll just fold my toe up, because that's what the pros do. So I see the right foot like that, well, I best do that towards the end of the swing. No, I've missed doing it, okay? So it's just trying to get the sequence and everything working a bit more fluidly. I think certainly the tension in your arms, as much as you felt you probably gripped it quite loose, as most people they might believe or lie to me about or whatever. But then when I say, okay, put your right index finger across that, their first reaction is like, no way. And then when we say, okay, like pull the club out, your finger's still there, it's not crushed, is it? It's just it's never going to come out, okay? There's quite a bit of security across the joint of your fingers there. You can hold on with quite a bit of force there without squeezing it tight. So there's no tension in your arms or hands at all, which allows then everything to work and function better. So you can make a full shoulder turn, you can get the club a lot further back in the takeaway. From there, once you've created that power, now it's the sensation of down. The arms got to work down from the golf swing or top of the backswing, get that path working better. If the arms and the club start working forward or tipping over, whether because of one reason or another, it's the tightness in the shoulder or the grip, or just trying to whack it too hard from the top and hit the club too fast too early, okay, or just trying to hit the golf ball left because you've hit a few balls up to the right hand side, you're trying to spin and pivot back on your right side, which is something that we will see sometimes, because we will try, if your golf ball's constantly doing this in some shape or form off to the right, you're not going to just, okay, I'll keep doing it, I'm going to swing this somewhere this direction. You're going to want just a natural kind of response to that, okay? So so work on that trend. We've got a lesson tomorrow, I know, as well, so we might look a bit more detail with the driver and do some wedges now, and then we sort of tie a bit more tomorrow with them, okay? The long game swing's kind of going to fall into place the same with the arm sort of falling, and that same sequence is all going to be the same, whether you've got a 7-iron, 6-iron head or a driver or wedge in terms of full swings. Okay, so we can keep sort of working with that bit by bit. But I think, if we can keep on top of that swing in terms of not allowing the ball to start moving towards the heel and suddenly going, oh my God, where's that shank come from? Sort of treating it before. Prevention is better than cure in some ways, isn't it? Before it becomes because once you start getting to that sort of shot, the confidence is like rock bottom. So you said your scores have been up here, reality's there. So the bigger that gap gets there, if you're sort of on this line, you're going down there and you want to be up there, the bigger that gap is in terms of the two red circles, the more frustrated you get. The tighter you grip it. Vicious circle down the line now. Okay, right, do you want to have a couple of wedges then, and we'll have a look and see how they go. Is it more sort of 50, 60 yard shots, would you say, that kind of shorter shot, or just a general wedge in?
I bit of everything.
Okay.
You know, even say from here
To the-
that green coat
Okay,
or
fine.
even,
Perfect.